shooters and the rest of you thuggers out there. How y'all doing? Daniel coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. Papa Pew Pews. Yes, sir, the real deal, Holyfield. Hey, y'all do me a favor. Double tap that screen right there. Light up that thumbs up button. Drop some comments. Go check out the content, sub to the channel. And at the beginning, we always put out this disclaimer. Nothing is for sale or trade. Entertainment and educational purposes only. I'd lean more towards entertainment because I'd never take educational advice from me. Hey, what is up, everybody? Cold morning out there. A lot of stuff going on. What y'all doing? I'm doing just fine. How you doing? What's up, Paul Wick? Finally good to see you, bro. I was fixing to send out a damn search party for you. You ain't been on none of the lives lately. Like, damn, boy got monetized and Paul ain't been back. What's up, Paul? Yeah, boy is monetized. Looking at the numbers up there. Ha ha. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing? Let's go. Double tap them screens. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's get 20, 30, 40 people in here real quick. Get a conversation going. Did y'all hear that Maverick 88 is going semi-automatic? Yes, sir. You heard me right. The Maverick 88 that I know and love so well has done said, we're going to make a semi-auto. We're going to compete with some of the others. Let's see what they do. Double tap them screens. Thank you for the likes. Drop some comments. Let's go. Come on, we can do it this morning. Let's get some people in the live stream and have a good time. Been working 11 hours, bro. I know you got that jobby job. Hey, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. Let's go. Double tap them screens. You have joined the workforce and being a productive member of society. Yes, sir. Let's do this, guys. Bear, what is up? I'm stuck at home in Texas ice apocalypse. I know. Texas and ice. You wouldn't think they'd go together. And it's the wrong kind of ice. Let's see the protesters protest that ice. I'm sure they'll find a way to do it. Come on, guys. Double tap them screens. Let's do it. It's a brisk 35 degrees here right now. I done broke out. Look, bro. I broke out the wool jacket. You know what I'm saying? If it gets below 60, the wool jacket comes out. Only thing I didn't have is some decent gloves. Some of y'all older ones know what I'm talking about, and if y'all find them in your city, I'll drop my addy and y'all can send them to me and I'll pay you for them. I want some old isotoner, you know, the OJ Simpson type gloves. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need to keep my hands warm. 7 people in here, double tap them screens. Let's go with it today. Off today and tomorrow, so I'm outside. Yeah, it's cold outside, bro. It's cold. Ripe and ready. What is up? Like and subscribe. There you go. Double tap them screens. Also, be sure to drop some of them super chats. Come on, come off a few dollars. We gotta hit that threshold just so they'll finish monetizing Papa. We almost there though. We gonna get there. We waited this long. We can wait a little longer. Type shit. 14 people. Double tap them screens. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to what y'all really want to see. We got the Walther P22. We got the Walther P22 with the +5, so that's 15 +1 in capacity. We got the old Stoger Coach gun. Ooh, look at that 12 gauge double barrel Coach. We got the 1911 sitting right there with the St. Jude grips. Double tap them screens. Come on, guys, if you like content. We got the Shield Plus 9 milli. Alan Brown, what is up? 8 degrees now. Will be at 19 in a few hours. Wow. We got the Century Arms Vesca, the AK-47, and we got the Citadel Boss 25 12 gauge on the AR platform. Let's go with it. And on body, we carrying the Derya Arms DY9Z. Everyday carry, what is up? Dumping on the side of the road like olden days. Nah, every day, see, that's part of our property, bro. I can go do stuff like that. I can go out there and shoot anytime I want to. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing happening today, Alan Brown. We are talking about the news that I just got. My heart's going 90 to nothing. My anxiety's running up. I'm worried. I'm concerned. I just heard that Maverick 88 is going semi-automatic, and it's messing with me. My Maverick 88 has announced they are going semi-automatic, and it looks really good. Double tap them screens, guys. Let's go. Come on, we can get up to 20 people real quick. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Drop them comments. Keep it going. Keep it going. One day I'll have my own range. I could technically set up one in my backyard, but I hadn't got around to doing it completely yet. I got the berm and everything else. I just don't want to shoot no high caliber weapons. Because I never know who's back there in the woods behind me type shit. Ain't nobody supposed to be back there, but that don't mean they wouldn't be. Let's go with it, guys. Double tap them screens. Maybe YouTube will throw some people in here and let us have a conversation today. But yeah, I hear that we got ice-mageddon everywhere, and it's the wrong kind of ice. We ain't talking about the ice be snatching folks up. We talking about the ice that be locking people in their houses type shit. It's cold out there. It's cold, cold. Almost everywhere in the country, y'all going through ice-mageddon, and we are brisk, like, I think it's 56 degrees. South Georgia weather. Meanwhile, you got people down there in Miami still getting 80-degree temperatures. Ain't that something? Let's go. 22 people. Hell yeah. Double tap them screens. Drop some comments. Double tap them screens. Drop some comments. Go check out the content. Sub to the channel. If you like Pro 2A, this is where to be. Y'all come on. Double tap them screens. We are also monetized. If you want to help support the channel, y'all know what to do. Click that button. Click the button. And thank you for stopping at the Quickie Mart. Mother Nature is pissed off. Mother Nature's doing what Mother Nature does, bro. Hey, she done sent snow and ice to Atlanta. They done took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, tried to make it to South Georgia. No, sir, we don't do cold weather. Soon as it hit 60, I broke out the wool jacket type shit. Yeah, at the minimum, man, hit that like button, drop a comment. I don't care about the super chats, for real. But drop a comment, hit the like button. Let's go with it. 10 people, let's go. We're going to put it back on me for a few minutes, see if some people pop in. Because we're not just going to show firearms, not until I'm completely monetized, because I don't want to piss YouTube off and them say I'm touching stuff. Y'all see ain't nothing around me, nothing in my hand but a cigarette. Don't smoke, children. Drink Red Bull instead. 11 people. Good to see everybody. Glad to see y'all stopping in with us today. Hanging out with us. I'm in a ski cap 24/7. Bro, look. I kid you not. Look. The moment I seen what the temperature was going to be and that bitch said 20, I broke out the wool jacket. You heard me? I broke out the wool. I don't care how many animals lost their life, but I am warm. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Don't fall on the floor. There we go. Carson, what is up? Morning, brother. Yes, sir. How cold is it there, Carson? Bruce said, the hell with you. He in Miami. He in Miami, nice and warm. I done seen another one that done burnt my eyeball sockets. I should know better than click on his damn channel when he makes a post. All I seen was them hairy ass legs hanging up by the pool. I was like, Bruce, put some clothes back on. Two-tone is a very dangerous weapon according to the government now. Oh, don't forget the extra magazines. That's got me pissed. I got to tell y'all. Hey, y'all know I'm Pro 2A. And by Pro 2A, I mean I'm Pro 2A. And they hear the comments coming out of the FBI director's mouth and Caroline Levitt's mouth about not carrying when you go to a protest. Bruh, my shit says I can go to public gatherings, and that's exactly what that is. That's a public gathering. All their laws stated that he was perfectly legal, and they want to make it out like the newscasters were like, but he carried extra magazines. Yeah, dummy, all of us do. It's called being prepared. But now, did he do something stupid? Possibly. But still, FBI can't tell us we can't carry. I ain't listening to that shit. If you are a legal card holder and you're carrying legally, stay strapped, my friend. Just don't do stupid shit. Rounds are being considered a large amount. And when it comes to the news, bro, 5 rounds is large capacity. Yep. They need to address the fact that whoever grabbed that SIG made that bitch go off. It wasn't the guy laying on the ground, I can promise you. Somebody did, though. Ooh, we lost everybody. I must have pissed somebody off. Oh, well, let's go. A man made the AYOO rhythm mad. Who knows? I don't care. Because I'm going to say what I say and use my voice for positive things. But I don't like hearing people come on with 3-letter alphabets in front of their name and tell us what we can and what we cannot do. That isn't right either. Your job is to know the law, and you just spoke completely against the law. Who left? Not me chancing this up. No, biatch. Hey, yo, what's up with it, though? Melissa Mary, hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. Doing good, doing good. If I was any better, I couldn't stand myself type shit. We just sit here chilling, talking about the cold weather that's plaguing the United States. We talk about ice, just not that kind of ice detaining people. Well, technically, the ice is detaining people because y'all can't leave the house. Some of y'all's doors are frozen shut. I done seen some of y'all cars. Y'all like might be screwed. We in South Georgia though. We ain't got ice like that. I guess you could call us today a sanctuary city. We got a little bit of warmth left. Ha ha. No ice here. Might go across the M&P metal frame. Man, the metal frame's badass, bro. Custom Cerakote. Hell yeah. What's up, Gorilla? Hey, I appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate the hell out that, man. Drop a comment on this one of my shorts, and I'll sub back when I get off here. It's easy to find you. But I always go through and look at who subbed, and I always sub back. And if you got a channel want to promote it, drop it down in the comments. People will sub to you. Get you some 50. Orange Smoke, what is up? Get you some 50 and have a good time with it. Go live. Enjoy the algorithm type thing. But yeah, we talking about the cold weather plaguing everybody today. I done broke out the wool jacket. Nice and toasty. I keep threatening to go warm the old Chevrolet up. Warm it up, get it? Because when it's cold, every light on the dash will come on, and as soon as I'm driving, they all go right back off. And then they might come right back on, and then they might go right back off. And when I pulled it up on the code scanner, it told me it could be a dirty sensor, it could be a ABS sensor, all of it was sensors. I'm like, I'm going to warm it up, all right, I'm going to fill it up full of gas and strike a match. But yeah, it's good to see you, Paul. I know you've been working, man. That's something though, bro. It's like temperamental woman. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Ain't jealous. You let me get in another vehicle, that truck gonna show its ass for 2 days and won't talk to me. Yes, sir. One of them said weak battery. It bet damn don't be, cause I tell you, O'Reilly's already about ready to take a damn hit out on me, cause I done been through 3 batteries in 2 years, and every time I take it in, cause I bought a 5-year batteries. Every time I take it in, it tests a bad battery. And they're like, it's your alternator. I said, no, it's a bad battery. And sure enough, they'll test it, and they have to give me another free battery. And them batteries only last about a year, and they're supposed to be 5-year batteries. If it's a bad battery or a weak battery, they're going to have to replace another one. Break out the Parker snowshoes. Texas is closed. Hey, did you ever think it? Who would have ever thunk it? Who would have ever thunk Texas was covered in ice? Let me find out Trump done got Greenland and pulled that bitch over to Texas and parked it in y'all's backyard. Kind of time. A lot driving. I don't touch my phone and drive. Yeah, I know, bro. You got to be safe, especially if there's ice on the road. You know, we don't want them detaining you, kites. All y'all fuckers over there in Texas have been detained by ice, just the wrong kind of ice. I was talking to somebody yesterday on Insta, and he tried to get out his front door, and he was sitting there pulling and pulling and pulling, and you heard when the ice finally popped and the door opened. I'm like, damn, ice done locked your ass in the house, Simba. Ice done locked him in the house. No. Guess hell froze over. I warmed up to -5 yesterday. Looked at it. Woo-wee. I bet y'all ain't got the first bit of toilet paper on the shelves, bread, milk, ice, butter. Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all fools done bought everything. Real ice, and the ice team comes to get you. Ooh, yes, sir, Carson. They be out there ice skating and shit, pulling up on ice skates, pulling up on a snowboard. Talking about, can I see your papers? So, Paul, what you doing, bro? What job did you get? Hoodie weather. Oh, yeah, the hoodie weather. That's pretty much all I wear, though. I got that one wool jacket, but it's more of a hoodie, too. I don't care how cold it is. I'm pretty much in a hoodie, and I have a little long sleeve shirt on, maybe a t-shirt on underneath it, because I like to layer my clothes. Because here in Georgia, it may start cold, but by the end of the day, you peeling layers off. We like onions. We got layers. There, me get on the back of a snowmobile. They can't put your big ass on the back of a snowmobile. They gonna have to, they gonna have to roll you over there. Chanson like 7.5 feet tall. How y'all gonna put Chanson big ass on a snowmobile? A rental car detailer. Oh shit! It's too damn cold to be detailing. We'll just stick to the transport type shit. Poor dogs are trying to learn how to ice skate in the backyard. That's like the little neighbor's bulldog. I guess they keep it outside, which is cruel. She done come over here and started howling at me this morning. I let her in for a minute, fed her a little something, let her go back outside. I let her warm up for a minute. Work in progress, what is up? My grandbabies went out the door this morning. The car had been warming up for about 45 minutes. I appreciate you liking my sense of humor. I try. That's why we always say this channel is entertainment and educational purposes only. However, I lean more towards the entertainment because I never take educational advice from me. Hey, but this is also a Pro 2A gun channel. Y'all see the firearms sitting out. We got the budget beasts out. You know what I'm saying? We got the 1911. We got the Stoker double barrel 12 gauge coach. We got the Walther P22, some James Bond shit. We got the Smith&Wesson Shield Plus 9 milli, the Century Arms Vesca AK-47, and we got the Citadel Boss 25 12 gauge AR platform. Let's go. Double tap them screens. Girls went outside this morning, turned around and said, Papa, we staying home with you. And I said, y'all asses going to school. That's why the car been warming up for 45 minutes. I wanted to make sure that they didn't get no frostbite, but they still made it to school safe and sound type shit. Got the rail in the mail yesterday. Got the scope mounted up on a new project. Gonna be sweet. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, share me with your... Hey, by all means, share it out. Tell people about us. Sub to the channel. We live every day. They shorts you can comment on over there. Hey, y'all do what y'all do type shit. Double tap them screens. Make sure you're liking the live stream, dropping some comments, subbing to everybody you see commenting because they're a great bunch of guys. They have content. Great group of people. We are all about the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Third Amendment on down. And we're all about some education and safety and all that kind of stuff. Guess I needed another 22 LR. Oh, Jesus Christ. All my 22s other than the Walther is in the safe and in the other safe, but I still got some 22s. I got the 2 pink Cricket 22s I keep threatening to throw out on the live stream. Every time I do, I get 100 people commenting on them. Maybe I should put them out next time. The little single shot pink Cricket 22s. They pink. Damn it, Sparky, where you keep getting this pink ribbon? Type shit. 2A all day gunslinger, what is up? Good to see everybody. Y'all see we got that little monetized thing down there now. We finally got it. They tried to keep me from it, but I got there. Little by little, struggling every day. It shows that hard work does pay off. I'm on my EDC vibes with this place. Carry every day regardless. Yes, sir. You got to, Paul. Hey, people be getting feisty in them rental car places, bro. Fuck around, find out y'all ain't got the damn car they asked for, and they get feisty. Tell them you're going to put them in a Ford Festiva. They'll really show out then. Find somebody who wanted to rent that Scat Pack and put them in a Caravan. Ooh, They'd be so mad. I didn't ask for a caravan. Well, that's what you got on me. Put them in a full Nelson paw. That's what I'm saying. Scissor, the scissor maneuver, sunset flip type shit. They make a Maverick and Semi. I bet them module on the pile. Actually, no. They have created a whole new design for it. Because they were talking about it. It looks fire. It's got the wood furniture. I mean, look it up when you get off here. It's pretty fire. I'm just disappointed. You know, Maverick 88's always been my go-to pump shotgun. Now I gotta refer to it as a pump or a semi. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but they didn't want to be left out and left behind, so they finally decided to put out a semi-automatic. And if it's dependable as that pump, boy, look here, y'all better look out with some of y'all's expensive Benellis and stuff like that. That Maverick gonna come for your ass. That Maverick gonna come for him. And Maverick said, hey, we got this. Hold my burr. Hold my burr. Walnut wood. Yes, sir. Very unclear on paper. Another 457 MDT ACC chassis. Good God. You just got a damn shopping list, Orange Smoke. Hey, did y'all see the new 5.56 Gatling gun they're putting out? You actually buy the you buy the blueprints and you 3D print the head unit, and then you buy the extra AR barrels, and it all goes together, and it's a damn old style Gatling gun. Yes, sir. Oh, I got some old school budget beasts though, for real. And I got some old school not so budget beasts. I ain't showed y'all them yet. You heard a girl yesterday refer to one of them. I used to always ride around with that AR-10 fully loaded, sitting in the back seat, underneath the back seat. The girl that came in here yesterday, Crystal, and that's what used to always be in the truck. And then I got to where I was tired of carrying that heavy bastard. I had the AR-10 back when you used to have to build the AR-10s. They wasn't so popular back then. But it says one person in the chat. I don't know what the hell they doing. They're going to pop them back in here in a few minutes. So we're going to keep talking. That's all right. I'll talk to myself if I have to. Oh, yeah, they've gotten way better now. They've gotten way better. That thing was nice. I was still had it. There's several that I've gotten rid of over the years that I wish I would have kept. I've got several of them, like the old Savage pumps that I had. I had two of them, got rid of both of them. I wish I'd have kept them, because them were actual true slam fire guns. Coyote control this year up in the mountains. Well, look here, have some fun with them coyotes, bro. I ain't chasing no yotes. If I can't eat it, I'm not going after it. And then after I get what I can eat, I don't go after no more of that either. Once I get my one deer and my one hog, I'm done. Might go get a few squirrels and a few rabbits. Works good for coyotes. And damn sure I ain't messing with no birds. Y'all go get all them y'all want to. I'm staying away from them. And it's too damn cold to go after gators right now, because one thing for sure, two things for certain. Your ass is going to get wet, and you're going to get wetter when you're trying to get a gator. Yep. One thing for sure, two things for certain. You're going to get wet, and you're going to get wetter. Oh, and the thermal combo. It's protected bulls and goats. They hop on. Yeah. If you got livestock, you got to. That's like when you got chickens, you got to keep the coons and the possums and the snakes because they'll get you chickens. J Dog Pimp Daddy C, what is up, bro? Hey, y'all need to go check out J Dog's new shorts. Comment on it, like it, subscribe to the channel, and share that shit out. You see what I put on yours last night? I feel much safer. J Dog put that damn deagle up on the screen. Paul, we're going to have to do a super chat fund for Paul's ammo fund. We're going to have to take my super chat fund and donate it to Paul Wick type shit. That could be the charity I choose this year. My charity is anybody who's lacking ammo. We got to supply ammo to YouTube. I'm joking. Don't fuck with me. But yeah, everybody all froze in. I got to watching. Naturally, I had to watch my favorite thing first thing this morning. I had to turn on old Gutfeld and see what they had to say. Then I turned on to the news channel and I got to looking in Texas. I got to looking in the Carolinas and the New Yorks and the, up north and, all the shit that's going on in the news. Got to see what y'all's temperatures was like. I'm like, ooh-wee. And then I looked at mine and said, I don't feel sorry for him. Then I seen Bruce sitting there poolside with his leg hanging out. Ooh, my eyes are still burning. Heavy beats. That's why I'm so grateful for my Ruger AR-10s. There you go. The M7 didn't ask for Miss J. I just did it. And I thought I was the only one that did that with the gun, J-Dog. When I go to open the door, I use the firearm to open the door for me. I don't touch it with my hands. I push it open. That way, if there's something on the other side, I'm already presented. I'm already ready. Use mine for chopsticks type shit. Drink my Red Bull with you guys for a minute. Then we might swap over to the ice edition. So y'all don't feel, like I'm left out. I might drink an ice edition. Thoughts on the 308? Jimmy, I like a 308. Other than most of them, heavy as hell. And it does depend on the purpose, according to what are you doing with it. If you're using it for home defense, I think it's overkill. You trying to hit the neighbor 15 houses down, or you just trying to, take out a deer? Because here in South Georgia, our woods are so dense and thick, you're going to get a 75, maybe a 100-yard shot. That's it. That's it. You ain't going to get a whole lot. 30-30 will damn near do what you need to do here. 270, which is what I use. I use the 270 for acquiring meat. I take that old Savage Axis 270, one shot, pow, lay them right on down. But I can also take my 22 lever and do the same thing. It's all about can you use it. It's the poker door opener. Getting a 30-06 here soon. I got a 1907 30-06. I got an old school. Yeah, I love my Savage Axis other than, and y'all have all heard me complain, and I've had y'all tell me how to fix it. That Savage Axis, the classic bolt, when it goes up to the first stage, it locks. Then you got to push a little harder to pull it up to pull the bolt back. That pisses me off because if you got to do a fast follow-up shot and your adrenaline's flowing, that's going to slow you down. So you got to snatch it up, snatch it back. Then you got to get back on target. That kind of shit. But I love the Savage Action. She's sitting right there in the safe. I got to take all the goon tape off of it, put it back to its original form. Everybody's like, always, why you paint your gun camouflage? It ain't camouflage, it's goon tape. And the tape's coming off, so it looks like crap. So we got to take it back off. Heaven has borders, hell does not. Hey, you know. You know. Buried in my closet, I forgot I had one at about 7 years ago. Damn it, bro. J-Dog, kind of, sort of. You got that. They're competing with the Ruger American, if that makes any sense. Their budget pieces, I wouldn't put them on HiPoint level, though, but yeah. You got to shoot it like you mean it is all. HiPoints are lying. One of these days, I'm going to pull that damn HiPoint out I got with the one sight and the one grip. I keep threatening, if it wasn't against the law type shit, we got a certain YouTuber, I'd box that some bitch up as a gift and send it in a heartbeat just to piss him off. I need to get a bolt action. I see those up. The Savages work great, man. Like I said, and you can fix that bolt issue, and it's not that expensive. And it's not really an issue. It's just how they're designed. They have a locking hub, and it locks, and then you got to push up and pull back. But as far as accurate, they're on point, bro. Bullseye Ben, what is up? Yeet yeet cannon. Hey, have any of y'all seen, speaking of Yee, Sam Moore's 45 carbine setup that he's got? That's a wild looking beast. You could take your 1911, install it to the upper of the carbine, and you got a 45 ACP carbine. Looking at the Maverick. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That new Maverick 88 semi-auto. Other than I'm just stuck in my ways and it's breaking my heart that it'll no longer be the Maverick. Because used to I could say Maverick 88. Everybody knew what I had. They're like, yep, you got the old pump. Yes, sir. Now I say Maverick 88. Now y'all going to have to question, is it the Maverick 88 pump or is it the Maverick 88 semi-auto? It's just more questions we have to answer. Then it's going to be, is it the 20 gauge? Is it the 12 gauge? You know. Bullseye Ben says, howdy. Some old mini pearl shit if y'all know who that is. Wouldn't that? Yes, sir. Hey, that Tika fire though, bro. That Tika suits like, I mean, literally like butter. Like butter. Work in progress. Go look at my shorts. You might find a Tika with a can. In 308. Only problem with that beast is it's so damn long, it barely fits in the safe. Oh yeah, well, actually, Orange Smoke is according to how much you put in that Tika, because you got to figure. I got a can on my Tika, at the time that was an extra big stack of cheeseburgers just to get. Looks like Mossberg is calling it Maverick. Yeah, yeah, yep. But you know what though? Let's see how it runs. That's the biggest thing. Time's going to tell how it runs. If it's going to have reliability issues, it's a new type gas system they're using. Let's see what happens. That's all I can say. Maverick's known for having reliable firearms. Big Dog Christensen. Yep. Nah, Bullseye Ben, I don't know. I don't know if I could handle SHOT Show. I know me. Everything I see, I would want. And if I'd want it, I want to take it home that day. Yeah, man, they kept me trying to take a doggy bag home from SHOT Show. I'd be the only damn cracker kicked out of SHOT Show for trying to take home a doggy bag. But it does look fun, man. Everybody who went looked like they had a wonderful time. I bet they all coming back broke without firearms. They done been in Vegas putting that money in the slot machines. I got a free suppressor from SHOT Show and so much gear for free. Yes, sir. I wouldn't pay 100 cheeseburgers for a Christensen. I've been burned 2 times by them. See, I don't know much about. I know the name. I just don't know. I haven't dealt with the product. Is what I'm trying to say. Larry, what is up? Yeah, I love the Tico. Other than I just don't use it anymore. That's my problem. I just don't. The AR-10s, I don't touch them. The Tika, I don't touch it. 90% of what's in this other room hasn't been out of this other room in a year and a half. I've got what I've got that I like, that I'm playing with at the moment, and I seem to like them more like this AK. I'm really enjoying this AK and I would like to play with it some more. Maybe get another one that I can build out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Let's see, it's going way down. I guess I'll stick to my old pump action 870. Hey, I like the 870 though. PH2, I'd love it. All right, welcome back, Carson. Well, this is Bullseye. This was my first AK, and I love it. I love the length of pull. I love everything about it. The simplicity of it, and I've been opening it up more and more. And once I get that Mars 2 trigger, I'm sure I'm going to love it even more. Once I get it installed, I'm going to enjoy it even more. I have no idea how they're still in business, bro. You'd be amazed. The tricks they pull to stay in business. They might be selling feet pics on OnlyFans. Who knows? Oh, I know, Bullseye. Trust me, I know. I know you can. However, to help my brother-in-law out, I had to apply for all the FFL paperwork and basically become a manufacturer. And that paperwork is coming back in daily, so I can help him with his can business because he's doing the long ranges and I'm going to do the cans. So we got to keep everything, on the level. Put the ALG in mine. I love it. Motto for me as a defender. Hell yeah. But yeah, I have to make sure all my stuff is 100% and all my paperwork and all my numbers and all that stuff have to be all registered. All right, Orange Smoke, take it easy. Y'all know technically I'm not even supposed to buy nothing else until this paperwork comes through. That I didn't know. My brother-in-law got on to me and said, it wasn't no big deal, but for me just to hold off on making any other purchases until my paperwork finishes coming through. Yeah. The 338 Lapua. Hey, I don't like ice. I don't like ice. Yeah. Ice left a bad taste in my mouth. Real one Mag Drop, what is up, homie? Good to see you, bro. Look down at the bottom. Look what you see now. It's there. That old monetize button's there. We got that button, bro. Papa done installed the button. We got that button. Slap that hand right. Lord have mercy. Mag drop, what's the temperature there where you at, bro? What's your temperature look like? We ain't got no ice on the ground, no snow on the ground. We in the 50s. So we doing good. But I could drive like 3 hours north and they got the roads blocked off, shut down. Oh, middle to North Georgia's fucked up. FRT, the super chats. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Brr, type shit. Brr, type shit. 18 degrees, but feel like 3 degrees. Damn it. Damn it. I know the real reason the ice didn't make it down this far. They thought all the tweakers was going to try to smoke it. Let me stop. Let me stop. Same reason we don't have a whole lot of operations done in this part of the country. They know if they leave their cars running too long, them old rednecks be stealing them catalytic converters. They don't come out this way much. hey, I'm telling you, bro. They'll be out there scraping it off the ground, talking about, ooh, free ice. Wrong kind of ice, dumbass. That's like all these memes I'm seeing, or things like these conspiracies I'm seeing on YouTube and Twitter right now. Everybody taking the snow and balling it up in a ball and sticking a lighter to it, talking about, it's turning black. It smells like plastic. You wasn't supposed to smoke it, dummy. Yeah, if y'all ain't checked out Real One Mag Drop, J Dog, Bear, everybody else, man, y'all sub to them, check them out. Let's get these channels going again. TC Gunslinger, what's up? Yes, sir. Real One Mag Drop is in the house. We'll swap back to the guns for a minute. I'm just running back and forth in between the firearms. Just got a couple of them out today. Nothing fancy. Just a 1911 with the St. Jude. Patron saint of lost causes on the grips. The old Stoker truck gun, coach gun, whatever you want to call it. It's polymer. I could beat it to hell and back, and she still operates. We got the Shield Plus sitting over there, the AK, the Citadel Boss 25, 12 gauge on the AR platform. Lord Rothschild. Yes, sir. All family in here. Y'all double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's see if we can get 4 more likes real quick. J-Dog knows the jet is real now. I know Carson got that bitch. He keeps it fueled up on his own personal runway. I hear it told by reliable sources that Carson has the actual real bat cave. He got the bat copter and the private jet sitting in the cave fueled up, ready to fly out whenever that signal goes up. Nope, don't know any of them people. Who them people be? I barely know who I am from day to day. Nah, Batman. Hey, y'all know how I go. But I had to come live and talk to everybody for a little bit. She don't know. Dixon in the ass. Or Dixon ass. Is that what you were trying to ask? Thought you were going to get me, didn't you? That was funny, though. I got to give it to you. That was funny. That's some real funny shit. I don't care who you are. Y'all double tap them screens and let's go. J-Dog said, now I'm hoard. Now I'm hoard. Y'all done made J-Dog pop the blue chew. Almost fell off my dinosaur. Hell to the no. Any thoughts about ice? Yes, I got a lot of thoughts about ice. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are y'all ready? Half y'all's up there trapped in the house. Ice done locked y'all in y'all shit. Your doors won't open. Your cars won't go on the ice. Got y'all trapped in the house. But here's my thing on ice. Ice, baby. Ice. Right there. Ice. Ice. It's coming for you. You got your papers? Gun porn. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We need some real gun porn type shit. You're in Canada? Okay, Dave Casey. Everybody here in the States right now think Canada done came down on top of them. They cold. Y'all Canadians forgot to keep y'all's polar weather up there. You send it down here to us. Yeah, no, it sucks to be you, not maple syrup, though. I'll never ban that. Sucks to be Dave Casey then. Hey, y'all want to see something pretty, though? Look. I'm not one to brag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one to rub stuff in. I'm really not. But I got to show y'all something. Let me show you something. Look here, fellas. Look. Can y'all do this? That's sunlight. That's blue skies. Look, you can see my ground. No snow, no ice. Look, there's green. Ooh, look at that. Ain't no ice on the truck. Y'all can see where I went down the dirt road yesterday, though. Ooh, I love my dirt roads in the 4-wheel drive. But look at that. Look. Y'all see it? That's what it's like living in the South. No, don't call them. They might send that shit down here. Telling you. Yeah, now we're scheduled to hit the 60s today. But that's the good part about living on the border of Georgia and Florida. We get their weather. We also get their hurricanes and shit, though. So, give and take. We don't have to deal with ice. We rarely have to deal with tornadoes, but we damn sure got to deal with hurricanes. And we don't just get hurricanes that come one direction and it's done. We don't get the one and done. No, it hits the south side of Florida or the west side of Florida, comes across Florida, so we get the front of the storm and the back of the storm, and the eye always crosses over our asses. So we get a week, 2 weeks without power type shit. It's like minus 20 here. Woo, God dog. They hate ice. Well, unfortunately, fellas, that's the other bad part about where I live. The town that I live closest to is where they train them fuckers. We have the Federal Law Training Center. We nickname it FLETC, Federal Law Training Center. They train Border Patrol. They train Prison Bureau. They train some of the 3-letter boys. And yeah, that facility is in my hometown. So we've dealt with them for years. A.T. Smith, what is up? Rooster Kill, what is up? Appreciate y'all commenting. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2K. We are monetized now, so you can do them super chats. I'll activate the gifts. They finally gave me the option today to activate the gifts and the memberships. I'll set all that up. Not a real big, real big hurry to do none of that. 20 likes, hell yeah, cue the confetti. Cue the confetti. Hey, hey. But we just chilling this morning, doing a little live stream, hollering at everybody. I figure some of y'all might be locked in. Well, then, of course, let us know, boys need to train as much as possible. They do need some more training. I will get on a serious note. I am against what just happened. I think a lot of mistakes was made on every level. I'm not pointing the finger at no one person, but I'm sorry. Boy was disarmed. Boy was on the ground. Somebody hit that trigger. Everybody else jumped, and they lit his ass up. Ice Meth not even once. Not me, bro. Rooster Kill, I wouldn't fuck with none of that shit. I got a daughter. I'm raising 3 kids because of that shit, though, bro. For real. All joking aside, I'm 51 years old raising my 3 grandbabies because my daughter waited till she was 27 years old to try that shit, get hooked on that shit, and throw her whole damn life away. Now, I joke about it still and everything, but I've lost a lot of my loved ones to that shit. That and that fucking fentanyl bullshit. How the hell you gonna take surgical grade shit and put it in shit and put it in your veins and battery acid and all that crazy shit? Man, look here. Bro in the beanie needs to go to prison. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, just like us. Now, I'm talking from a pro 2A standpoint. Me, I strap on a firearm every day. I'm held to a higher standard. I know I have that firearm. It's up to me to train and be safe and learn how to deal with shit, how to walk away. Sometimes it's best just to walk away. Y'all hear me tell you. Walk it out, talk it out, run it out, fight it out. Only then do you go to this tool. You an officer. You got training. You should be dealing with PTSD and all this bullshit. If all that's going on with you, you need to retire. You shouldn't be so damn jumpy and you shouldn't be so damn scary. I understand things are going on and there's a bunch of people and there's all kind of distractions going on. However, that should be the last thing you're reaching for. I'm serious. I hold you to a higher standard. When you put that badge on, you shouldn't be out here extorting people. You shouldn't be out here robbing folks. Because we got folks here that were officers get busted for stealing off job sites, stealing construction materials off job sites. What they do to them? Do they fire them? No. They take them off a rotation, and then they make them the what do you call it? The inspectors. Yeah. So they put them over inspecting the very job sites they were robbing. How the hell does that work? Where they do that at, huh? De-escalation is a major factor in carrying a firearm. Exactly. Exactly. And once again, there was, and I'm going to swap to the devil's advocate side for a minute. There was a lot of shit going on. You got all these fuckers running around with bullhorns and whistles, and you got the politicians and different people saying, take up your arms and resist, resist, resist. I feel, now this is my opinion, hear me out before you go anywhere, hear me out. If me and you go commit a crime and something happens to you, I get charged for what happened to you. I feel like some of these people that's egging this shit on should be charged. I feel like if you're going to charge one, charge them all. Don't just make an example out of one person, make an example out of a whole damn crew. Look what happened to the January 6th people. Some of them folks sat in jail damn near 2 years before they got let out. Hey, make an example of the whole crew, not just some, all of them. Yeah, walk around with stilts on. I know as a civilian. Right. Exactly. America is no longer innocent till proven guilty. You are guilty till proven innocent. And that's just how it is. And I've been there. Knew damn well I was in the right. Suppose 2 guys are pissed that dude got Hold on, let me go back to that 2A. Oh, why'd you take that off, bro? I was reading it. The only thing that really got me livid, though, was Cash Patel's comment that you can't carry. What he was trying to say is riot, but he said it the other way. He said you couldn't protest and carry a firearm. Riot means you're committing crimes. Protest just means you're voicing your First Amendment right. There is nothing, as long as your city ordinance and county ordinances don't say that you can't carry in public gatherings, you're good. Like in Georgia, you can carry in public gatherings. And we were home of the Ahmaud trial, and the whole time we had the Ahmaud trial, we had armed protests. We had the militias walking down the road with their firearms. They just had to have a sling on all their firearms. But it's not against the law, and it's the FBI director damn sure should be sitting there saying you can't bring your shit. Do you know how much shit pops off in a heartbeat? Of course I'm gonna be strapped. What if I went down there to shop, had no clue it was going on at that, because they flash mob. So what if I have my firearm shopping and the flash mob shows up? What, y'all gonna charge me for having my firearm? Hell to the nah. Yeah, treasonous piece of shit. That's what I'm saying. That dude got popped. Even some homies are pissed. Well, that's what I'm saying, EDC, because I'm not pissed. I'm just saying a lot of mistakes were made on both sides. And if we claim to be pro 2A, if we claim to say shall not be infringed, and we all say that, shall not be infringed, that's one thing the left, and even though theirs is just a talking point, but they're using it against us because they're like, where's all them voices now? Now that this dude's laying cold on a slab, where's all them 2A voices? Where's all them pro-gun people that said he had the right to carry? Now, we can still say, yeah, he had the right to carry, but yeah, he made some stupid-ass mistakes too. But then again, now he was a nurse or something by training. He saw that lady go down, so maybe his training kicked in. I don't know. What. There's a lot of shit that went wrong. That's what I'm gonna say that caused that to happen. And we should be able to. But once again, because of the environment, we can't admit that there's any wrong on either side, because then the other side gonna say, "See, I told you," and that sucks that we can't have a conversation and we can't admit that there's mistakes, so we can fix them mistakes. Dude, no, you can't take a burner to a protest. Right, but see, the other thing, the emphasis. Oh, he didn't only have a gun; he had extra magazines. I carry extra magazines. What the hell are you talking about? If you carry extra mags. I mean, so that's some of that just bothered me. Makes me sleep like a baby knowing that they are completely retarded people. But then again, though, I carry a firearm. I know enough to see if I see an officer doing something, my ass ain't walking over there. I'm gonna walk the other way because he got it. You know what I'm saying? He got his shit going on. Ain't none of my business. And that's the biggest thing. If it ain't your business, stay the hell out of it. And it goes back to my little short I put up yesterday. Is that the hill? And I'm gonna say it different because I don't want YouTube to click me. Is that the hill you really want to stand on? Them doing a operation to get rid of illegal immigrants ain't got nothing to do with you. You got a firearm on you. You really want to run over there and make that the hill that you stand on? Not me. I'm going my other way. Could have stayed at home. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You are correct. Once again, I'm just acknowledging that there is another side to it on the Pro 2A standpoint. And when the dude stands in front of cameras and says something is illegal, that is not illegal, that is protected by our Constitution, that pisses me off. And I won't argue that. I won't argue that. You're right. He knew where he was. But now, hold on. Let me tell y'all a story. I keep telling y'all about the Ahmaud case. That was my nephew. We marched. We protested. We didn't riot. We didn't burn shit. We didn't break shit. We had several 2A militia groups come and march. They were armed. We marched to City Hall. We stood in front of the courthouse. Everybody was armed. We didn't show our asses, though. We didn't threaten nobody, though. You know, all that got done. We've had marches down to in Atlanta to the Capitol in Atlanta, 2A marches. So it's not illegal to do that. You just can't be committing crimes doing that. That's when it goes out of hand. But we've done all that. So take it how you want to take it. Drink the Jim Jones juice. The problem is people being radicalized on both sides, though. It ain't just one side, it's both sides. You got shit so radical that nobody's willing to have a conversation. And that's where the problem lies. Until somebody's willing to sit down and talk, ain't none of this shit gonna end. And too many people's making money off of this. Too many people's making clicks off of this. Too many people's using this to their advantage, and it's costing people their lives. These people being radicalized. Got you a perfect one that sent me on a tangent yesterday. I was reading old Facebook, and we got something called People in Glenn County, which is our local area. And there was a woman on there that really set her lips to say something that just made herself sound like an idiot. She was like bitching about the school system. Now keep in mind, I just showed y'all we ain't got no snow, no ice, no nothing. It's just cold. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the 20s. By 6 a.m., it was already coming out the 20s into the 30s. She put it on Facebook talking about how dare these schools? They need to move the time and wait another 2 hours because what are we going to do about our kids standing at the bus stop in 20-degree weather? Bitch, I had to do that when I was a kid. It's called making you a man, making you tough, letting you, realize that there's a world out there and you got to deal with some things. We quit doing shit like that because we got parents now talking about, oh my God, it's going to be 20 degrees. What are we going to do? Crank your fucking car up and go sit at the bus stop. That's what you're going to do. Let them kids stay warm until the bus comes. I got news for you, though. The buses ain't got no heat on them. Had a P322 tone. Disenfranchised people just want a part of something. Yep. Everyday carry, I agree 100%. Everybody want to be a part of something. Yep. You know what they remind me of? I wasn't born then, but I've seen videos of it. The original Woodstock, the protests of Vietnam, the whole love. I'm waiting for them to start burning their bras and shit. That's what they remind me of. As I see some of the images going across, and like, man, y'all trying to be like y'all mom and daddy and them. Nobody wants to have a real conversation. They want to argue. It was the Legion. I mean, honestly, those protesters are just crisis actors. A lot of them are. Okay. For a fact, 100%, I can tell you this because, like I said, we dealt with this. For over 18 months, 17 months, we dealt with this. You had the locals that wanted justice. You had the actors, the paid people that were literally bussed in. They were bussed, and you always recognize them. They're bussed in. They're wearing black backpacks. They got these big-ass movie production cameras, all this fancy gears and gadgets, and they show up out of nowhere. And then you start seeing trucks come with coverings over the top of them, and they start dropping off like pallets of bricks and fireworks and stuff like that. Only difference is here, when we would see that, we would go capture that shit, and we wouldn't let nobody get it. But it took the town, it took the people that lived here to say, you're not doing that in our city. And we did it, and we succeeded. But a lot of places don't do that. They let same happened in January 6th, man. January 6th, a lot of folks there were like me. They were invited by different gun organizations to go on buses and be there. You know what I'm saying? To show support. Then you had the bad actors come in pretending to be that same group. Before you knew it, everybody was locked up. That's the kind of shit that goes on. They dress like you, act like you, talk like you, look like you, and then you get blamed for it. Pseudo-Republican fake bootlickers who saying that he shouldn't have carried a gun. As disgusting, as appalling. And you know what? I'm not going to argue that either, bro, because listen, though, when you carry a gun, you got to be held to a higher standard. You got to be careful because everybody knows none of them boys want you to have what you got. You know what I'm saying? None of the government wants you armed. They don't want that trained militia, that well-regulated militia. They don't want that. They're looking for an excuse to take it away from you. And we can't do anything to give them a reason to do so. No, because old Kyle went through his trials too. You know what I'm saying? And Kyle did the other thing. He dropped his and raised his arms. You know what I'm saying? He went through his little trials too, though. You know what I'm saying? But when it boils down to it, they don't want you to have what you have. Entire time, the only time that it was brought up was when they disarmed it from the person. Yep, he was disarmed. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. I'm not going to argue that either. You're right. They took it off of him. But how well was it let known that they took it off of him? You know what I'm saying? I say there was mistakes made on both sides on that one. This is where my conversation comes in. When I say nobody's willing to have a conversation, both sides of this made a mistake, and now there's somebody no longer with us. They want us to bend over and take it. Right. And they want to tell you that he was a complete bad person. What I saw, I watched all the videos, and in this particular case, I'm saying some people need to be held accountable. That's just what I saw. The federal government reporting the murder. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Well, okay, let's go back, shall we? Shall we go back? Y'all think that's the first one? What happened at Ruby Ridge? What happened in Waco, Texas? What happened to Lavoy Finnegum? What happened to Killdozer? All of them could have been prevented, guys. All of them situations could have been prevented. What happened? We had people who were over eager, who were not trained enough, who were whatever you want to call it. This ain't the first time this has happened. And this ain't the only administration that has run over people. You know what I'm saying? So let's really get into it and dig into it. If we want to have that conversation, we can go back a long ways. And talk about some foul shit that all administrations have done to its own American citizens. I mean, y'all want to go back to when the Chinese people were put in camps? Y'all want to go back to even before that? Y'all want to go before that? I mean, how y'all want to do it? I mean, this has been going on for years and years and years. We just now have social media and cameras everywhere now. They can't quite get away with COVID. Yeah, they can't quite get away with what they used to get away with because everybody's got a camera and they don't like that shit either. I don't think that Waco Ruby Ridge, they were unharmed fire shot the suspect. No. I get what you're saying. Now Ruby Ridge, they shot that man's wife, then flew over the house with megaphones talking about, hey, your wife make you pancakes this morning? They knew they shot her. They said they didn't. If you a marksman and you're looking through that scope, you're gonna look to see what you hit. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna look to see. That man said he didn't realize he shot her. Bullshit. That's why I say we've learned to, when you see a situation starting to pop off, get the hell out of that situation. Live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Live to fight another day. Because all they need is a small reason. Y'all see it? Small reason. The biggest is ever. Is a dog. Yeah. Yep. Well, go back and read true history on him too, J-Dog. He started off because his country was being starved, slapped to damn death. Now, did he go way out there? Yeah. But what did it start as? Go look it up. But that's the problem when you give one person ultimate power. And that's what's going on here right now. When one person has ultimate power, we going downstream. The system has oppressed. And the system is just replaced of a race-based ethnic state. Excalibur, I'm not even going to argue it, bro. You 100. I mean, listen, that's what my channel is. My channel, I want both sides, all sides, because that's how we learn. None of us is ever going to have the exact same ideas or ideologies. However, this is how we grow as a nation, is to have an open line of communication with somebody who can at least translate the bullshit, because, you know, we all get told stories and we all see the news. That's why I like social media so much. You're getting more factual news off of social media now than you are from any of the mainstream media, because they're all one-sided. They're either for the other side or for whatever. You know, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I guess I would fall somewhere around a libertarian. I don't really even call myself that. I believe the whole system should be abolished and started over. I feel like regular people should hold positions, people who know what it's like to struggle, people who know what it's like to have to figure out how to pay this bill this week and this bill next week. I feel like people like that should run this country, because then it's truly a country for the people, by the people type shit. And meds in politics don't mix. I agree, but some of them politicians up there's on some serious shit. Some of them people up there, you hear them talk, they on that shit that took Elvis out. Understand what I'm saying? A rant, you want it to be rent by stupid people. Well, what do you define as stupid people? Um, because see, I talk about real people, people who struggle daily, people who like me who have questions. I'm not one that you could tell anything and I'm going to believe one story. No, no, no. I'm questioning everything from every angle. I want y'all's opinion, my opinion. I want to know what went on, what brought us to this point. Why are people so easy to be led astray, to be radicalized, to be whatever you want to call it? And there should damn sure be term limits. You are exactly right. I believe do away with the political parties. That way you can't hide behind a D or an R or whatever. Do away with that shit. Yep, it is a question that's as old as time. You were exactly right, Excalibur. And like I said, man, I've enjoyed this conversation with you guys, because that's what this channel is about. That's where I want to take my channel. We do firearms content. I don't get political very often because nobody wants to have a conversation. Everybody just wants to argue. When you can ask questions and not be called stupid for asking that question, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, the left side's got a lot of good points. The right side's got a lot of good points. Why don't we just take them points and put them in a freaking practice and see which one works? But instead, what you got 4 years, right? Somebody runs the country. They start doing something. Then the next guy comes and says, I don't like that shit. We're erasing all that. We're starting over. We're chasing our damn tails. And we've been doing it for more than 4 years, more than 8 years, more than 16 years, more than. Yeah. Hey, we've been doing this shit over 60 years going straight down. You know what I'm saying? Straight down. Some of the shit we struggle with today was put into place back in the 50s. If you don't believe me, go look at the welfare system and some of the other shit. Not in my view, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's in power, because the people that are in power are still in power. Yes, sir. And they've been in power for many years. I've said that, Excalibur. I said, how you get, like, let's take George Bush when he stood up there and gave his famous speech, read my lips, no new taxes. I believe at that moment, he honestly believed that. And then he got up there and met the people who were truly in power, and they were like, nah, homie, sit down. We got this. Or when some of the other promises that were made. Success, baby, the deep state national security apparatus, right? And I believe they got way too much power, and the American people were fooled into giving them that kind of power. Let's take 9/11, the National Security Act, the power that gave them to be able to wiretap and investigate American citizens. And it goes on farther from there. We gave them way too much power, and I feel some of that power needs to be dialed back. But I didn't believe the where. Well, exactly, bro. Right, for a little comfort. Yep. Operation Chaos, exactly. It all started in the 50s. Okay, Excalibur, you're on the same line when I'm talking about that. It all started in the 50s. Yep. And that's what I try to tell people when they start these arguments. I'm like, hey, look, you can't blame just one administration. This has been many, and it's all designed, and it's working according to plan. And it's going to keep working according to plan until somebody comes in and shakes that shit completely up. After Kennedy, hold on. Yep. Left the war and realized that we could just go and take shit over without actually having to take it over. Yep. Sure enough, folks. Well, anyway, guys, been an hour and 15 minutes. I've been on here too long. Love you guys. We're going to continue this. So, love every one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for joining in. Make sure y'all subbed up to the channel. I've enjoyed the conversation, man. Had a good time with you guys. Love you. Stay strapped, stay blessed. Pay attention to what's going on around you at all times. Question everything and always be blessed.